Hmm.
Yeah, what up, Ragna? Most likely only Nikke. Um, Most likely will be only Nikke because I'm quite late on my videos. I'm almost done with the Naga hot take. I'm in the process of also making the Tia hot take. Probably gonna stay awake pretty late into the night after the stream, so just to finish them on time. Because they took a little bit longer than expected. I had to clean up somebody else's mess at university due to the coaching that I mentioned yesterday. So, you know, unexpected life stuff happened in between. There was also the union raid during the day that was a little bit of a time hog. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We will have some more variety on Sunday though, Ragna. No worries about that. Sorry if there's mostly been like Starrail and Nikke these days. I know it's not amazing variety, but tomorrow we'll definitely be doing some more like Armored Core or Phasmophobia or stuff like that. It's just been like very chaotic lately. Very, very chaotic. Which is problematic, to be honest. Which is quite problematic. Where Wildfire, Past and Future. Past and Future sounds good though. Uh, Seriousness of Breakfast could also be good. Wildfire, I already have it. Past and Future, I think is the one that, yeah, this is the one that is Yukong's. This one could be pretty good. Seriousness of Breakfast for certain characters. Yo, what up, Herp? What up? What up? Ah, thank you, much appreciated. Invasion is full and Camel Toe just upped their requirements, so you don't know where to go now. I mean, we could always ask Lenian if they could make a spot for you, because you're a really good pilot as well. So they could look past the up requirements and just take you in regardless. So we can just ask Lenian, right, Ragna? Like, let me just ask. Let me just ask him after the stream, so that we can get you into a better union. Because honestly, it's not healthy. If you're still in the union that you talked to me about last time, it's not healthy to stay there, in my opinion. Definitely not healthy to stay there. I could also grab Woof Walk Time. Woof Walk Time sounds also good. Hold on, let me just check which ones I have. But yeah, I can talk to Lenian and stuff like that. Did you? I mean, I can poke him myself, like that's fine. Harmony, like, I like this one on Yukong though. All ally increase, crit damage, regen, that's really good. What do I have on this one? The ultimate actions are advanced. Yeah, this one is really good on her. I mean, I could get Destruction and eventually grab Fushuan, right? Because yeah, I don't have the puppy one, do I? Oh yes, I do actually. Wait, this is not Path of... She's not Path of Destruction, really. Wait, hold on. What path are you? Oh, you're the Hunt. Oh, this is the Path of Destruction one. But yeah, I don't mind pinging Lenian for that. Yeah, but like, if you say that you have experience coordinating a different union and piloting a lot as well, that's a big plus versus some rando that has a super scuffed account, but that has high synchro level, right? Yo, what up, David? How's today? Very chaotic. Very, very chaotic, unfortunately, but it is what it is. You know how life is sometimes. You know how life is sometimes. It's just a matter of, taking it easy. Don't worry, be happy. I had to clean up somebody's mess today, so that was fun. Oh, we got fuel as well. Nice. overall, it's a pretty good day. So I can't complain. Like, if it was a really bad day, I would have canceled the stream. I wouldn't subject y'all to me being in a bad mood or something. Although that's really difficult for it to happen in the first place. Let's grab some traces first so that I can also have dinner while we do this, because I haven't had dinner yet. It's like 9 PM. I haven't had dinner because I didn't have the time to do it. I even had to order delivery food. I hate ordering delivery. I actually hate ordering delivery, but I just didn't have the time. Tired to chaotic? I mean, still tired because of the chaoticness, but it's fine. An Avenger and Nix the Moon to save Barack Obama. That sounds like something that Sanctuary Remix would make. If he decided to make a AI voice video with my voice doing that, and with Barack Obama's voice, hell, he doesn't even need to use AI for my voice. Like, I wouldn't mind making such a video with him. That sounds like it would be stupidly fun. Yeah, this should be good enough. But yeah, it's just been a bit of a messy few days. It all started with that last-minute coaching stuff that I needed to do, which honestly would have been so much easier to organize if, you know, they had told me in advance and told the people that were to be coached in advance as well, and not make a very bad website for it to schedule the sessions and everything. I mean, it's a combination of many things. Overall, it's fine. Like, I'm not gonna rant for hours on this. It's not fun for anyone involved for me to rant about this type of stuff. So how's you guys' day been so far? Like, I saw Herp. I really still appreciate a lot the message, by the way, of telling me to hang in there. Yo, what up, Beacon? How's your day going as well? Now, I know I promised the hot take video for yesterday, but I will have it by tomorrow. Both of them. So don't worry about that. The scripts are done. The theory crafting is done. All that's left is just record and edit the videos, so both of them should be done within... If I pull an all-nighter, I should have them done by tomorrow morning. So you guys will have those two videos to look forward to. Dog sitting, so boring, really? I love my little gremlins, so I love dog sitting my my dog. But I guess if you don't know the dog, it's pretty boring, huh? I hope you and Raid is treating you alright. I'll be occasionally muting because I'm trying to have my dinner. As I said, I didn't have the time to have dinner. You guys probably won't guess what I'm having for dinner because I don't like having this that much. But no choice in this case. You guys could try to take a guess as to what I'm eating. Make it interesting sushi? No, I've had sushi recently though. I did have sushi recently. No, I'm having some pretty bad stuff. Make it interesting? Start a new Nikke account? A new Nikke account? I don't have the time for that. Ain't nobody got no time for that. Oh, you meant Beacon. I mean, my answer is the same. Ain't nobody got no time for that. Like, alt accounts are at times synced and a half. Yes, you're like 1 hour ahead of me in time. It's 9 PM over here. It's way past dinner time over here as well, but I just didn't have the time to do that. Yeah, for you it's 3 AM, like, Jesus Christ. I guess an early breakfast or a drunk meal, drunk dinner. Usually when you have a meal at 3 in the morning, it means that you were out drinking, you're half drunk and looking for a kebab. Or something like that. Probably. At least that's how it was during my student days. I'm technically back to studying, but I'm talking about my early student days. I swear to God, those kebab places just never close. Actually insane. Yo, what up, Grim? How's it going? How is it going? The code worked. Oh right, they needed to. Fuck, I forgot. I had such a chaotic day that I completely forgot about it. Let me copy that. It probably already expired though. Ah, damn. I forgot about it. I had a chaotic day. Yo, what up, Gustav? You know how 8 hours of sleep is good for you? Yeah, that doesn't exist for me. Unfortunately. Might still work. I mean, we'll try it. If it expired, it's fine. It's whatever. Try the toilet, how things are going. Spicy. Damn. I just really want to push those 2 videos out of the way. Once I'm done with that, I'll just be able to peacefully work on my thesis, play a little bit of FF14 off stream, and then work on the upcoming coaching session that I have for my students. I did the same high five, Jesus Christ. Did both of you go to Taco Bell or something? Freaking Taco Bell destroyer of toilets. But yeah, I mean, once I finish pushing those 2 videos out, I'll be able to relax, well, quote-unquote relax a little bit. Then I have to do other stuff, but it is what it is. I hope Union Raid is treating you guys alright. Kinda watching a little bit Gold on the side. Kinda watching Gold on the side a little bit. Because he's doing Union Raid right now. Union Raid hand holding. Ooh god, that would be spicy. I don't know if I have the time to do that, but you don't go to Taco Bell anymore. They quickly went down during COVID. The quality went down during COVID. I mean, that makes sense, yeah. Coffee kicking in. Oh damn. Coffee makes you sick, Amatsu? Oh, that's really bad. I probably wouldn't be able to survive if coffee made me sick in the stomach. Yo, what up, Shroomy? How's my weekend going? A little bit chaotic. A little bit chaotic. I had to coach a couple of people, but it was an entire mess, and I also needed to clean up the mess of somebody else. And there was also the Union Raid yesterday that made things a little bit chaotic as well, but overall pretty good. Doesn't make you sick, it helps get things going. Oh, I see. Yeah! Yo, what up, Cat God? How's it going? But how's your weekend going, Shroomy? I saw Exildum got rank 10 this time around. That's congratulations on that. It's pretty neat. Chaos is good, who wants a boring life? It's funny you say that because I've mentioned this before. There is a old type of insult. Woo! What up, Graham? Thanks for the redeem. There used to be in the past a type of insult that that people would say as a kind of how do I put it? A way of insulting them without really saying it out loud. What they would say to those people is, I wish you to have an interesting life. Or rather, I wish to you that your life is interesting. And what that means is he's basically almost wishing the guy to just die. A horrendous death. Because generally speaking, when you have an interesting life, it means that you have a lot going on that you probably don't want to have going on. Gotta relax, it's Sunday? Yeah, I am gonna probably pull an all-nighter. Now it's I hope you live your life to the fullest. That's a good one too. That is a good one. Let's see if the code still works though. Also, why is my frame rate dropping here? Is Chrome causing... I guess I can close Chrome? I just close Chrome for a second and relaunch it. I hope it doesn't crash the stream though. It shouldn't crash the stream, but I just hope it doesn't. Now we're good. Should be good. I don't know why I was dropping a couple of frames there in Starrail. That never happens to me. Yeah, there we go. Whole night stream. No, I'm not streaming the whole night. That is not happening. What is going to be happening is that I have a YouTube channel, and I am making my videos for Tia and Naga pretty soon, because I have a whole series called the Hot Take series where I give a kind of a preview and understanding of how good theory crafting wise the characters are, and based on that if you should pull or not for those characters, right? That's kind of the idea. Yeah, it expired. Rip. It is what it is. So the problem is that those take a while to make, right? Yeah, so today is your last day to spend your gems. Oh, what are you spending your gems on, Cat God? No insult intended? No, of course not, Beacon. I'm just making a little jab at the fact that it used to be an insult. Don't worry about it. I didn't take a single insult. I was just commenting that it's interesting that in the past, like in the time of my grandparents, for example, my grandfather is 92 years old. That used to be an insult that they would tell people. Like, I wish you to have an interesting life, because for them, it's like, if you have an interesting life, it basically meant like you're going through World War I or World War II or something. Kind of thing. It was more like an interesting little comment rather than me being insulted, so don't worry about that, Beacon. But yeah, I'm planning on probably staying all night just to finish the Tia and Naga videos. I can show you guys a little sneak peek of that. I can open my spreadsheet to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek here. One of the things that I ran, right, was in the spreadsheet I made a timeline with different possibilities and with different, you know, the different procs and combinations and things that happen, and I came up with this to give an idea of the uptimes on certain things. Of course, you have the numbers calculations for Tia. I didn't have that much to do, to be fair. Naga is where I actually had to do a fair amount of calculations for a few things. The biggest time sink was probably there. But yeah, that will be in the video, so you guys can look forward to that. Ten normal summon, and after that you're saving the month of October. Oh, okay, I see. Tia and Naga are worth it though. But if you want to save for anniversary, it's better to save for anniversary. Oops, sorry about that. Yeah. What up, Shinjuku? What up, what up? But yeah, that's a little sneak peek of what the video will contain. I'll be going through the synergies as usual and all of that stuff. And why it's a bit of a hot take in itself to call them Bunny Girls 2.0. It's not even, they're not that universally good. They are not that universally good, but they're quite good regardless. Let's just go for a little bit more here. But yeah, do look forward to that. Hopefully I'll finish those 2 videos tonight and be able to publish them. So that you guys have them and can make a little bit of a more, you know... The objective is kind of these series is kind of to be a before you buy type of series, right? Before you sink in your tickets, before you know, decide to roll on them. So that you watch those videos and are like, okay, maybe I should roll, maybe I shouldn't roll, maybe I should get them, maybe I should skip. Kind of thing. That's kind of the objective of those. I hope they help people in the end. You imagine that they will have great sync with the any character? I don't know, to be honest. Like, we have no information on the anniversary characters, so at least no official information. So you know how it is. You're skipping Tia and Naga. Okay, I mean, that's fair enough. Like, the thing is, they're really good for specific things. So it's not the end of the world if you skip them, but they are far less skippable than, say, for example, Marciana. Kind of feeling, right? Shifta has a habit of releasing characters that will be great later down the line. Yeah, that's cool. That's basically future-proofing, right? It's... How do I put it right, Shrini? The thing about this is that it's not even Shifta itself. It's by... Most of the time by design, support type characters are the most future-proof type of characters that can exist in any type of game. Because support characters, generally speaking, tend to be as good as what they are supporting, right? So, for example, Summer Mary, right? She doesn't seem that good at the moment besides her healing, but if they release things that synergize very strongly with her elemental buffs, then she will go up in the meta by quite a bit. Same with Mast, for example. Mast is one of the best examples. Mast was a okay pick to bring along with Guillotine. If Guillotine had never been buffed, and if they had never released 2B, Mast would have been collecting dust in many people's collections, for the most part. Is A2 or 2B good for the Union raid right now? 2B, yeah, exactly what Ragna or Fortis Arcana said. 2B is okay-ish. A2, you definitely do not run her in the current Union raid. So, generally speaking, that's kind of the idea, is that support characters, not just in Nikke, right? Even in games like Honkai Star Rail, which I'm playing right now, or in games where, in RPGs and everything, supports, like actual supports, are generally as good as what they are supporting. Which means that in terms of growth potential in the future, as long as they don't get power crept in their own niche by a different support, supports can only get better and better as they get more and more things to support. That's kind of the idea. So, Summer Mary, great future proofing in general, Mast as well, you know, Nagatia as well, you know, all of these type of things. Private to some extent because she officially is an attacker in Nikke, but she's actually a support. She provides, you know, ammo nerf and reload speed, so she can. The more Nikkes that rely on that, the more her value will spike. Those type of things, right? So that's why, generally speaking, support characters, their value only go up until they get replaced within their own niche. That's why it always seems like the Shift Up is releasing characters that will be good later down the line. Now, I agree with you on that part, because they're also kind of doing that with attack characters and so on, with some of them. But supports kind of naturally tend to do that regardless of what you do, if you're designing them as supports. They will be used depending on the scenario. Like, that is part of the video. Right, like part of the video is the fact that they have a specific niche where they can actually outperform the bunny girls. So there is that as well. And they also have other scenarios where they're actually fucking useless. Like, actually fucking useless. Which is, like, that's the thing about, for example, bunny girls, is that when people compare bunny girls and Tia and Naga, they tend to kind of overlook that. Is that Tia and Naga are far more restrictive in the places you can use them. And they also have similar composition restrictions, right? Probably even worse, actually, than Blanc and Noir, actually, if you think about it. That's why I don't really like the fact that some people call them Bunny Girls 2.0. I know it's mostly for views and bait, but some people will take that seriously. Right. And in my opinion, it's not really the case. You know, for example, something that you know what the hardest counter to what's it called, to Tia Naga is? Like, this is something that I'll mention in my video, but I could just tell you guys here. The hardest counter to Tia Naga is just Modernia. Modernia doesn't have a core, and Modernia deletes your cover instantly if you don't break her fake core instantly. So if you don't prevent her laser, Tia and Naga are obscenely useless against Modernia. Period. Like, it's not even funny. And that is one of the examples of where they actually, like, lose a lot of value because of the way their kits function. Right. But they will probably be used in solo raid, assuming the boss fulfills a certain some specific conditions, right, Shroomy? For the most part. But yeah, for example, you never want to run them on Modernia unless you can. Even if you can break the core, the fake core immediately and prevent the laser, there's not much value to running them there. Oh, 100%. 100% it will not work. A lot of their kit just completely disappears. A lot of their kit just completely disappears as soon as all Nikkes lose cover. It's not even... because Tia and Naga are cover recovery Nikke, so they're the same type of cover recovery as Leader. It's not cover rebuild like this kit, it's cover recovery. No, they don't have cover repair. We already know their kits. They're in the game right now. So it's cover recovery, same as Leader. As soon as the cover breaks, they cannot recover it anymore. Exactly the same as Leader. So that is not even a doubt in that regard. So as soon as the cover breaks and all of your Nikkes lose cover, for example in scenarios like Modernia, Tia's skill 1 and skill 2 may as well be disabled. If the boss doesn't have any core, by core I mean when you strike it, it gives you a kind of like pale red number. Naga's skill 1 and skill 2 may as well be disabled. Modernia combines both, which is hilarious. Which is actually hilarious. Because Modernia literally combines both. She has no core and she destroys cover very, very quickly. Like I said, they are more polarized than Bunny Girls. But within their niche, they outperform Bunny Girls. And that is good design. Because they are not power creeping Bunny Girls. they are better than bunny girls in a specific niche, and that's it. Like that's why I like the way they were designed, is that they're not power free, not even close. It's not even close. Niches. Yeah, like that's the thing. Is that against bosses that don't immediately destroy your cover but do quite a bit of cover damage, or that do a lot of steady damage, and you can strike a core, they're absolute monsters. Absolute monsters. Right, like that is, I mean, a lot of this information and even more will be on my video. Like there will be even more. I spent quite a bit of time constructing this time around. They're not completely useless against Nihilister in the sense that Naga has Pierce as a shotgun, which is hilarious, but yeah, Naga loses a lot of value versus Nihilister. Although Tia has quite a bit of high value against Nihilister, ironically. Yeah, no core to strike yet, so that means skill 1 and skill 2, most of it is disabled for Naga. When it comes to Nihilister. Against Rebuild Cucumber, not the Union Raid version, yeah, they are potentially very strong, but also you need to survive. You cannot put Biscuit with them. No, Biscuit is a 40-second burst too. That's one of the very heavy restrictions of running Nagatia, is that you can only run a singular burst 2, so it will always be only Naga if you're running Nagatia. And then if you're running Nagatia, you need a second burst from Nikke. Right, so... Did I finish the School of Cock story? Yes, I did, Grim. I did. It was pretty good. I liked it. I actually liked it. The ending was slightly unexpected. Slightly unexpected. But yeah, one of the good pairs with them is Leader. Leader has cover recover synergy as well. You don't have Biscuit? Yeah, that's fine. Like, don't worry about it. But that's kind of the concept of it. They are, in some regards, more restrictive than... in quite a few regards, more restrictive than Bunny Girls. Just gonna strike these twice again, just to be on the good side. I don't have a feeling that might... Oh, maybe because this is active. There. But... Face that slapped ass. Either is quite a psychopath. Tell me you won't give Ether a good spanking? I refuse to answer that question. I invoke the 5th. You like the lab rats? This is not a criminal case. I mean... It's not, but at the same time, I invoke my right to remain silent. Although, this reminds me, right? Like, there is this very funny story about an American that got arrested in Canada and said that they wanted to plead the 5th. The 5th Amendment in Canada is allowing, like, repairing bridges and ferry service or something. That's the Fifth Amendment in Canada. I remember laughing my ass off when I read that. I was like, oh. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Let's try to increase Fushuan a little bit further. Oh, this thing I need to craft one, huh? I think I can craft one though. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can upgrade this, which is upgrading her burst, which we kind of want to do. Can I craft more of... Oh, fuck. Can I craft more of these? Man, the drop rate of items in Honkai Starrail sometimes is a little bit... leaves a little bit to be desired. But, hey. At least we can increase these skills quickly, right? Oh, Really? I'm actually out of credits. Oh, that's never happened before. Oh, that is unfortunate. Well, I guess we can improve her basic attack. Oh, that is really unfortunate. I'm really out of credits. I mean, I guess I can just go to the Calyx over there. That is... Man's gonna start his own construction company, yeah. Yeah, it is one hell of a meme. Fifth, in non-criminal, the court is entitled to draw adverse inference against you at the party. I mean... yeah, but you can still remain silent if you believe that it's better for you. Also, they could draw adverse stuff, but it also could not. Sometimes it's better to just stay quiet. I don't think I've ever run out of credits on Starrail. At least not in a long time. I need to finish having my dinner. Hold on, let me just mute my microphone for a second. There we go, sorry about that. I'm eating burgers, so... I had to order fast food and I hate doing that. Although I wouldn't say no to the occasional fast food, but I don't like ordering that, especially at home. Having McDonald's, hashtag not sponsored. Okay, so we got a little bit of credits, hopefully enough to upgrade Fushuan's ultimate. We kind of want the ultimate to crash like it's Majora's Mask Moon. There, so we need more credits now. Unfortunate. We also need more of these. Jesus Christ. Omnisynthesizer maybe can save my ass. Can only craft 8 though. Yeesh. Okay. I can make some of these, but not many. And I don't have any more shields, so I will need a... yeah. Wait, I only needed... Wait, no, I needed 8 here and 8 here, and then I need 4 here, and I need 8 here. So I need 4 more of these. Okay, so with this, we'll have Fushuan, at least the skills fully max out. After that comes the fun of upgrading her other stuff. So I just go with this. It's also nice that we're farming because we can just chit-chat in the meantime, right? Starrail better keep their promise for the PS5 version? Really? Did they promise that? The anime couple, really? I haven't been on Twitter that much recently. As you can probably tell from my lack of activity over there. Kind of. But really, like, what's the story behind the whole McDonald's anime couple? Hopefully it's not political or anything, but that sounds hilarious. They promised 83 pools for the PS5 version. Really? I hope they keep their promise. I really hope they do, Amatsu, because I wouldn't say no to 83 pools. I definitely would not say no to 83 pools. I really hope they do keep that promise though. You need to make a better team for train? I could help you with that, Catgog. Depending on what you have, I could probably help you. And that's the thing, I don't mind helping people with this type of stuff. Let's see, maybe I have enough. Hopefully I have enough. Maybe, hopefully, maybe, please. I do have enough for this. But not for this. Okay, so we need to do one more run of this. Maybe a couple of runs as well, because we do need to enhance this as well. Yeah, I'm gonna need a... Low-key, I don't want to increase this too much because of Simulated Universe 1. Actually. But it's a chunk of stats. I already have the relics at high level, so... It would be like a chunk of stats for her. I probably would push her above 5k HP or something. It would be a chunk of stats. Quite a chunk of stats. Maybe I should do 2 runs of this actually. So let's just grab 2 already so that we don't have to... But yeah, train is a pain in the ass for a very long time. Even veteran players find it annoying. The problem with Train SI is that it's severely overtuned. Like, the fight's design in itself is not terrible. It's a train, right? Like, it's a typical train fight on a rail shooter, right? On, or like, you know, like arcade shooters. How many of you actually played stuff like Time Crisis or House of the Dead and stuff like that? I used to love those games when I was a kid. Whenever we went to the movies with my family or went to hang out with friends, we would play occasionally those in the arcades. It was so much fun. Time Crisis didn't have as much tits and ass. No, it did not. You used to go to this place called Mr. Gary's, which was a buffet pizza where a big arcade in the back. Oh yeah, the pizzas with the kind of almost like a Chuck and Cheese, right? Major unit. Did you play Time Crisis and those type of games there? Then now you want a McDonald's, Grim? Shame. Oh, it's not the same. It's not the same. There are a lot more restrictions at McDonald's. But yeah, I used to play a lot of Time Crisis and everything. It's like a Chuck and Cheese for 12-year-olds. Oh, nice. Man, I remember those when I was a kid. Those were fun. They had like a lot of things in the back to play. You played Time Crisis? It was such a good game, right? Part of the reason why I started playing Nikke is because I was curious about waifu Time Crisis, as they called it initially. They also had go-karts. Oh damn, that is really impressive. I mean, they had like a jungle gym kind of thing. Go-karts is must have been pretty big then. Also played in Bowling Alley's House of the Dead and Time Crisis as well. But go-karts must have been a pretty big joint to them. Kinda sad those things are kinda disappearing. Like apparently it's the most like 80s and 90s thing ever. And sometimes early 2000s. But man, that brings back so many memories. It's part of the reason why I started Nikke is because I was curious about a gacha game that had like kind of like rail shooter kind of things, right? Like Time Crisis and so on. American commercial real estate of the 80s and 90s was pretty nuts. Malls, arcades, movie theaters. Yeah, I know. Like man, like the first time I went to a mall in Houston, it blew my mind. Like I was very little, very small. I was like 5 years old or something. Still remember that, 5-6 year old. Went to like one of those very big malls in Houston, and it had like a ice rink in one place, and it had like another thing like just as big in another place. Like you could go ice skating, shopping, watch the movies in that mall. Like it was like almost like a very small town center on its own, which was pretty insane. But those have been on the down and low, like those have been going slowly down, from what I've heard. Like my sister told me, those have been slowly disappearing. Kind of a shame. Awoo! Awoo! Thanks for the redeem, Amatsu. What up, what up? Okay, so we have activated all traces. So now we could increase this a little bit further. Or I could also increase Kafka's one. Yeah, I need to increase Kafka's one now that I think about it. That's like one of the only things that I have not finished enhancing is for a light cone. Like these two. Omnisynthesizer. This one I can probably synthesize, right? Yeah. This one I could definitely synthesize. Synthesize. Ugh, English is difficult. But man, those malls back in the day were nuts. I almost broke my arm in one of those ice rinks. I actually almost broke my arm in one of those ice rinks in the mall. Funnily enough. I just fell like an idiot. But really hard. Okay, so Calyx, Great Mine over here. Gonna go for this one. Kind of material farming day in it. Should be an easy sweep though. Should be a very easy sweep. It is getting closer and closer to reset time. I hope Gold is good with his hits on Solar Raid. Not Solar Raid, Union Raid. This is one of the things, right, is that as sweaty as it may have seemed when I did my hits yesterday or 2 days ago on stream, right, for Union Raid. On the bright side, I'm already done with it. So technically it's a little bit less Union Raid content, but it is. How's my Union Raid going? Wait, what? Shribby, did you forget I'm in Void? Oh, Shribby, bro. Breaking my heart here. Literally in your sister Union. Yeah, you're in exile though. I'm in Void. It's fine, like don't worry about it, but it's kind of funny. It's like, well, on the bright side, we're basically done within the first day or two, right? So we're kind of free from it very quickly. Even if it's very sweaty on one day. But yeah, it went well. Even if we had cleared day 1, I don't think we would have gotten anywhere higher than rank 8. Yeah, and it's not even like big stress either. It's like just coordinate your hits, be done with it, and that's about it. It seems very sweaty because we have to coordinate the hits, but that's really just it, really. It's just making sure that you don't overlap the hits, that you're following what the people that are organizing tell you to do, and you know, that's about it. I just basically like me-smork, me-nothing, and just freaking hit the bosses that I'm told to hit. That's it. Yeah, exactly. Next time I'm probably going to be maybe less active because the Union Raid ended up taking way too much of my time on Union Raid Day, on day 1. So I'm gonna try to see how to minimize that. Yo, what up, Eric? How's it going? Isn't it like super early in the morning for you? Have some sleep, my man. How are you though? It's nice to see you again. So with this, we are going to probably be able to increase Kafka's light cone. So there's gonna be pretty neat. Pang. I love Kafka so much. Even with all the new characters that are being introduced and everything, Kafka is still my favorite since day 1. Just watched Miss Her lyrics. Oh man, the O Fortuna ones is amazing. It's like boomer humor, but it's really good. 3:50 AM, jeez. Let's see. I could grab the. I guess I should grab the light cone when I can. Problem is, I don't know which light cone to grab. What did this one do? Increases the break effect dealt by the wearer by 16% and increases the damage to enemies inflicted with shock, wind, or shear. That's actually a good one. That's actually a good one for when I build more stuff, because I have a copy of the other ones, but not this one, I believe. Gift of Radiance. Oh, they're gifting. Wait, they're gifting less than the previous gift, though. I'm gonna need to log in daily, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. So 600, 800 jades. I'll take that, though. I'll take that. I will take those free jades. Just like these, I also need to grab these free jades as well eventually. Also the ones here. Like, I need to grab so many free jades. You have 8 minutes to collect. I already collected it off stream. Thanks for the reminder, though, Ragna. Much appreciated. You sleep and wake up at 3. Jeez, you should rest, my man. Think the parts that you piece together are good? I haven't been on the Discord today at all, if I'm being perfectly honest. So I haven't really looked at anything that has been posted there today. Where did you post that? I don't see it. It's not an off topic, so is it in Nikke? Oh, that's a really good. Those are some really good cosplays there, in general. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah, those are pretty good parts overall. Those are pretty good parts overall. Yeah. Intel i5 RTX 2060, okay. Corsair, the RAM, hopefully you got twice 16 at least. Samsung, Master Hyper. Yeah, I mean, that should do the job. That's pretty good. That should do the job for most of the things that you use it for. Noizucon, the event in Malaysia. Really? Man, kind of a shame that I cannot go to those type of cons, huh? Wait, that's not what I wanted to look at. This is what I wanted to look at. Because then we can grab some of the nameless honor. I could use some of that nameless honor. Let's see. So, for the dailies, what am I missing? Cavern of Corrosion daily. Level up a relic. Weakness break of different types. Oh, that's gonna be difficult to happen. Destroy destructible objects. Okay, so let's just check what Kafka needs. Light cone, enhance. Can I synthesize 7 of these? Close. Can probably synthesize enough to make it happen though. Yeah, there we go. Barely enough. Barely enough. There we go. Oh, not enough. Oh, not enough credits again. Oh, time to farm credits again, boys. 5 minutes? Oh yeah, for reset. Thanks for the reminder, Amatsu. Thank you, thank you. I mean, I guess we're gonna just be using all of the fuel that we have at hand, huh? Feels like a waste, but you know, it is what it is. So my Kafka then, once I finish leveling up that light cone, will be as strong as I can make her currently. Need your auto flight stuff? Yeah. It looks like you're building a solid computer though, Eric, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, it will work perfect for what you're using it. Going broken gacha? Are you going broken gacha? Nikke should do showcases? Oh, I missed your message earlier. I mean, I kinda do theory crafting before that, but yeah, showcases would be nice. Showcases would be really nice. I think they're thinking of making that though, because there was something about testing Nikke's, like reworking a little bit the union range thingy. Building a computer would be nice. I mean, it's always nice to build a computer, but yeah, it's not cheap to do that. I can attest to that because I built a computer with thingies. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't worry too much about that. It just feels a little bit bad when I don't respond to certain things because people feel like I'm ignoring them. Fushwan is pretty impressive. Yo, what up, Template? How's it going? 2 minutes until we said, oh, Gold is cutting it close. Ignore you very often, especially if I was with his brother. 806 USD, that's pretty cheap. But how's your day been, Template? How's it going? What it do, baby? What it do? The damage is gonna be funny. This round, the damage is probably gonna be funny for Kafka. Yeah, Kafka's damage is gonna be hilarious. Right now, she just got A lot of buffs. Bonk. She almost killed everything on her own. Her passive cleave almost killed everything on her own. That's impressive. You actually feel like pulling on Pilgrim banners? You have a higher chance of get a Pilgrim of Banner unit. It's not that you get a higher chance of Pilgrim of Banners, but what's it called? It's not that you have a higher chance, but you definitely is better to pull on. What was that? What did you just mod, Grim? Wait, what is this? Thank Chris, what? It was gibberish? Yeah, looking at the restream chat, it seems like a little bit gibberish-ish, right? I wonder if... There's no way it's a language, is it? There's no way that's a language, right? Oh, Hungarian! Wait, what? No, it's not even Hungarian, is it? No, it's not Hungarian. Huh. Probably gibberish then. Yeah. Thanks a lot for that, Grim. It wasn't? Really? What was it, Thank Chris? Is it a language that we don't know about, then? Forgive it if we made a mistake there. But I do not speak that language, then. How's your day going, Thank Chris? Google Translate doesn't have it? Oh, is that like a fictional thing, or...? Destiny beckons. We got it to the max. Even Google doesn't have your language either? Really? Okay. I mean, I believe that. There's a lot of like smaller languages and even dialects that just Google Translate doesn't have, for example. Virginese or Klingon. Okay, I see. I don't speak either language, so... Sorry for timing you out then. For that. But how's your day going? What did you type then in Virginese then? Oh, no, don't aggro. Awoo! Awoo! Thanks for the redeem, Dark Mecha. How's it going? So what did you type in Virginese then? Now I'm curious. No, it's fine. I also approved it, right? Let's see. So we got the Trailblaze. We got another achievement, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Template, thanks for the redeem as well. You're learning Klingon? Do you speak Klingon? Oh, I see, okay. I do not speak Klingon, unfortunately. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea that was Klingon. Interesting, though. Let's grab the index real quick, because we got some new blessings here as well. Which means more Stellar Jade to pull on the upcoming banners. We desperately need as many of these free Stellar Jades. And then there's this one. Freaking cavity system model. Fucking it's a fucking tooth with a moon orbiting around it. That's fine before you oiled its bearings. Rotated bit for it. I see, Eric. Version info. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, so we're going to be swapping to Nikke for the dailies and everything. So let us put this. I really like this Yui Ishikawa overlay UI thingy that I created. So this thing was crafted by myself, by the way. You forgot to do Rookie yesterday? Oh. W wallpaper, thanks. I made it myself, so I'm pretty happy about that, how it turned out. I find it just hilarious that it's like so many freaking roles that she's had in gacha games. And these are the gacha games that I have played. She has even more roles than that. Like, that's the impressive thing about Yui Ishikawa's. She has so many roles. Because, for example, let me just... If I remove the beat right back, right? Like, look at... You can see it in its entire glory here. Are you trying for Jingyu? Jingyu? I think so. I'm terrible with names, though. Not Jingyuan, you mean Jingyu or Jingliu, right? The white-haired blind swordswoman, right? That one I'm going to try to get. I also kind of want Topaz as well. But I don't know if... I might end up skipping Topaz to get her. What game is the purple samurai girl at the bottom left? Sure, let me... So at the bottom left is... Oh, that's from Aether Gazer. The one at the bottom left right next to Rappy is from Aether Gazer, if that's the one that you meant. Yeah, I will be going for her, very likely. So her, that is... oh, what's her name again? It's the S version of a character from Aether Gazer. What was her name again? Tsukuyomi. There we go. That's Tsukuyomi from Aether Gazer. If you guys have any questions about any characters on this overlay, what I load into you might start there or something nice. If you guys want any names of characters or where they come from on this Yui Ishikawa only characters that she voiced background, feel free to ask. The only one that she hasn't voiced, of course, is like my little avatar, because Snow White is voiced by Mao. But that's just for the sake of branding, right? All of the other characters on it are have been voiced by Yui Ishikawa. Where's the Liscorm? I mean, I put one from Arknights. Liz, also known as Nightingale, is from Arknights as well, and is also voiced by Yui Ishikawa. Right? I was not going to put Arknights twice. Like, come on, man. Lisk mom. Stoic and serious. Okay, so we should have the game back on, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed that, what's it called? The background music. Can you guys hear the background music? I wonder if you guys can hear it. Oh, it's also Full Burst Weekend. Nice! Full Burst Weekend. From earlier from the lobby. Yeah. You guys could hear it? That's from the upcoming event. What is Full Burst Weekend? Yeah, I wonder myself sometimes. I actually wonder sometimes myself, what is Full Burst Weekend even? I think I'll go with this team, to be honest. It'll be more consistent. 2 attacker helmets back to back in the past 2 days. If those are Pilgrim, you should send me a screenshot and I will DM that to Sephi, a fellow content creator that hasn't gotten a single Pilgrim attacker helmet in almost the past year. At which point we just gotta call it. It's just a skill issue, isn't it? Right? Like at this point it's just a skill issue, isn't it? Oh, it's dead. There we go. You got 5 rocks yesterday. Nay. You wanted to send it to him? Oh, you should have. You definitely should have. You 100% should have. He would have, like... he would have probably blocked you, but it would have been so worth it. What is even full burst weekend at this point? What the hell? Only bonus reward. I'm not getting ×2. Wait. What? What the fuck? Game? Excuse me? What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Wait, how do you beat him so fast? I can show you. It's just Snow White being Snow White. Oh yeah. I could try to redeem for you. So with Snow White you can beat him very, very quickly, and you could just even make a one-tap team, right? For Snow White. So for Snow White you could even make a absolutely one-shot team, so you would run... You could even run Miranda, but... I like running Dorothy for the burst damage, but this works. For an absolute one-shot team, you would run this, and... This works, technically Yule House works, but... You could run something like this. And just one-shot it if your Snow White is strong enough. Ah, almost. I whiffed a little bit there. Maybe... I mean, if I run Yulha, for sure I can one-shot it. But I remember that I could one-tap it as well with... And I guess I could just run Doro, right? Like, funnily enough, Doro works really quite well with this version of the one-tap. Because, one, it serves as a backup in case you actually don't one-shot it. And two, the parts damage is actually very big. Can you feel the full disappointment sinking in yet? I know, right? No, the circle soaked some of the damage there. Yulha is low-key good. Her skill 2 is really good. That's why I use her. For Snow White, yes. I can showcase it to you as well. So the idea behind the Snow White one-tap is that you kind of aim... You have a few spots that you can aim for. In between the fangs where I just hit it is one of them. That didn't crit though, so... If you're going for a Snow White one-shot, you're kind of crit fishing, right? So this would be a reset. With Yulha, it's a little bit complicated, but it's more consistent. You kind of... Okay, so for a Yulha comp, let's say I'm going for a Yulha one-shot, then probably not running Dorothy then for a Yulha one-shot. For Yulha, the thing is that you have to eat one of the hits if you're going for a one-shot. Because Yulha's skill only triggers 30 seconds in. Marciana is a good anti-GD and train. I don't think so, personally, but if it works for you, it works, I guess. So once the timer hits 30 seconds, we'll okay, so this we just accept that we get hit. We just accept that we get hit. Once the little thing pops in, so now we start. And that could have been a one-shot if it had crit. That could have been a one-shot. Unfortunate. The lack of crit made it so that it didn't work. But that's kind of the idea, right? With Yoha, you have to wait for her buff to pop in. So you have to accept that you get hit. That's because her skill 2 is a massive attack buff, right? It activates 30 seconds in, so you gotta keep that in mind. So timing-wise, it's quite tight. Probably I could... Okay, let's just do with part damage, right? Yeah, Snow White is really, really strong. You can run a lot of different combinations for one-shotting. The very first one-shot that I did with Snow White on Gravedigger was with Private Blanc. Oh wait, I should cancel this. Because I'm running Yoha right now. The very first one-shot on Gravedigger that I ever did was with Dorothy, Blanc, Snow White, Maxwell, and we accept getting hit here. That's fine. Now we full charge. Oh, I messed up there. I hit an interruption circle. Oh, it's been a while. But the very first one-shot that I did was with Private, Maxwell, Blanc, and Dorothy. Dorothy because of her parts damage bonus, which just makes it an absolute one-shot. Lately I haven't really bothered one-shotting that much because even if it's close enough to a one-shot, I can just finish it off before the burst is necessary, right? So it kind of works out. Fuck off, Ragnar. You have everyone in that team except Snow White. Snow White really requires heavy investment though for that to work. My Snow White is actually quite strong when it comes to overload gear. When it comes to pure overload gear, my Snow White is quite strong. Okay, this really doesn't matter. I could actually go without buffs. Whatever, like just let me. There we go. I mean, Novel is not gonna work here because I'm going to one-shot that thing before it even matters. So I could just replace Novel with something else. One of the common things would be to replace her with Bunny Girls. But let's just go with Summer Help this time around. Because why the fuck not? The simulation menu is... Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? Snow White is very, very, very heavy investment. You need her burst at level 10, and you ideally want one of her skills as well, as close as possible to level 10. And also you want to have overload gear on her, so that she, does as much damage as possible. Because the thing about Snow White is that her burst has a massive multiplier. And pierces. So with Snow White, it's two things. The burst has a massive multiplier. Wait, is it not? Yeah, it is full burst weekend. Okay, I was gonna say. Her burst has massive damage multiplier and can hit multiple times the enemy. That's why you have to aim at very specific spots to make use of it. So that basically through the pierce, she hits the enemies multiple times. Let's see. We're gonna be striking this guy then. Okay. This team just flat out loses to mine. Okay, sure. What cube is good for Snow White? It depends. It depends on how much charge speed you have. Personally, I would say there are like maybe 3 cubes, maybe 4 that are good on her. The Wingman, no, it's not called Wingman, it's the Adjutant, I think it's called. Adjutant that gives charge speed. If you have charge speed lines on her overload gear, and you need a little bit extra so that you hit the 13-ish% charge speed to be able to catch Leader's buff, that is good. The Onslaught Cube, which gives charge damage, is also quite good if you're just looking to get additional damage in. The Reload Speed Cube is not bad if you're just looking to have more uptime on the AR and if you have a good one because elemental damage and whatnot. And same kind of for the other one, whatever its name was, Bastion. Personally, I have a very heavy preference towards the Charge Speed Cube and the Charge Damage Cube. That's like my personal heavy preference. But Reload Speed and Ammo Refund is not completely horrifyingly bad on her. Especially if you have them upgraded. Where is he? There he is. What, cube for Snow White? Oh wait. Do you mean... Wait, template, did you mean for 2B or did you mean for Snow White? Hold on, now I'm a little bit concerned. You meant for Snow White, right? It's a little bit situation dependent, Grim. Can you guys hear me, or is my microphone being scuffed or something? Oh, you meant for Snow White? Okay, good. So, for Snow White, I kind of like the tubes that I would run if I had to choose is charge speed if you needed to be able to hit those specific thresholds to be able to catch leader buff or 5-second buffs, right? So that's the Adjutant Cube, I believe. After that, the Onslaught Cube, which is the charge damage one, is not bad at all. And also the Reload Speed Cube, which is the... I forgot its name. Resilience Cube. And the other one that refunds ammo, Bastion, are like... It's okay because you're taking them mostly for stats, right? Because those are usually very highly upgraded by players. Because the thing is, Reload Speed Cube and the Bastion is like fine, it gives more uptime on her bullets on the AR, but on her AR mode, which is outside of her burst, she hits like a wet potato. Like a wet noodle, actually. Like she's an absolute potato outside of her burst. She will hit stuff, but overall she's an actual potato. So you kinda get those mostly for the extra stats and other stuff that they could bring, rather than the bonuses that they would bring for the uptime on the AR. Snow White loves potatoes, yeah. I mean, she unironically is a genuine potato if you... outside of her burst. Like, she doesn't do much. She can hyper carry your teams, but it's very ironic, yeah. She can hyper carry your team for sure. I'm in such a nice PvP bracket. What the fuck you mean? What the fuck do you mean? Do you know what PvP bracket I'm on? Essential. Okay, so Essential will be my next target. You know what my PvP bracket is? This is Omni. This is Omni. This is... I don't remember this union, actually. Hold on. Gaze is probably not an important union. Gaze is probably like, yeah, Platinum union. Fucking Chinese union as well. Platinum one down. All of these people are like... All of these people can strike me down from my rank. No joke. I guess it's easier than some other people's cluster, I guess, but... What the hell is Daze doing here? But yeah, I can never get rank 1, yeah. But I'm second? Oh, that's because, yeah. My team is strong. Thanks, Vikin. Oh wait, no, it's for Gustav. Oh, congrats on the Horan from Pilgrim Mold. How do I recommend building her? Honestly, do you have Scarlet, Gustav? Depends on what you call a heavy whale, right? Because everyone here is like... I guess the thing got a little bit weaker, because it used to be 600k minimum for the top 30 in my past cluster. My previous cluster was 600k minimum combat power for top 30, roughly. Or except me, right? But that's whatever. And it's only my thing is down just because I have a Makima in one of my defense teams. But yeah, it's not a... It's kind of a nasty one. 1.2 million, you're 650. Oh, damn. What's the name of the 1.2 million? Maybe I actually know who it is, Herp. What's the name of the guy that has 1.2 million? No Scarlet yet. Honestly, don't build her on too much regardless, Gustav, because she is very niche overall. Like, you can put her skills at like 444 and you can put some gear onto her, but don't overload her and don't overinvest her skills, would be my recommendation. That would be my main recommendation. I'll do the towers in a bit. Oh, you're against Jin! Oh, you're against Jin. Okay, he's in Void, isn't he? Herp. Let me ask you a question, Herp. No, wait, not this. Not this. Let me ask you a question. Is this him? Is this him? Not this one? Really? Okay, I was going to laugh my ass off if Jin was gatekeeping you. As a portrait or what? So it's a different Jin, okay. Wouldn't want to say hi to my opponent. Yeah, this is only 5 Nikkes, by the way. Like, this quad power that you see here is only for 5. You multiply that by 3 to get to his rough power in arena. Ah, I see. Okay, so it's not the same Jin. I would have left my ass off if it was Jin. We wouldn't want to have him as the opponent. I mean, ask Lenny. Nobody dares to strike him. It's freaking hilarious. It's actually hilarious. Like, nobody dares to strike Linian. Kind of like Cloud in my cluster as well, is that nobody wants to strike him. Because it's pointless, unless you're, like, very big whale. You gave in for Marciana, really, Grim? Aw, dang. I mean, you should have saved for 210s. Oh, grats! You got her in 20? Nice. That's really good, if you got her in 20. Oh, there's a core. Oh, there's a core. Found the freaking core finally. Yeah, here's the core. Yeah, I completely forgot where the core was at. You still have 114 left? Nice! Congrats on that. Honestly, you should really save as hard as possible for both Anniversary and for the two Nikkes that are coming up, Tia and Naga. Because they're worth it. They are worth it. Man, I always forget where the core on train is at. So the core is over here, in this area. You strike around this area, you get the core. I always forget where it's at. It's nice that I remembered now. Thanks to randomly, like, I just struck there until I found where the core was at again. I used to learn where it was at. Because it is relevant if you're playing Pierce. Do we have any inactive people? Let's see. No, we don't have any inactives. Okay. Good. Good. Why do I buy re-energy? Because it doesn't cost much, and honestly, I don't know if it will become relevant in the future. You can think of it as future-proofing herb. Right? Because in terms of, you know, battle data cases and everything, I am more or less set. I may actually start buying them soon as well. Although Core Dust is a bigger one for me. But you can kind of think of it as future-proofing. It's like just me making sure that I'm not missing too much. If I open... This is gonna be 10 per. 10, that's 5. That's 2,000. Yeah, that's enough actually. This is actually exactly enough. If I open these 4, this is exactly enough. Wait, no, did I miscalculate? I 100% miscalculated, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, good. I may have opened one too many, actually. I actually opened one too many. Okay. I was really scared for a second that I miscalculated there. I was really, really scared that I miscalculated there. This should be enough for my purposes today. Data will become very relevant once you hit, yeah, very high levels. But yeah, re-energy, I don't know what they are planning on doing with it, right? But I'd rather just hoard it and be sure than just regret it later down the road. Doesn't really cost much to get them. Like, what I'm sacrificing in exchange for it is not very big. So I don't mind doing that. Maybe it's a mistake, maybe it isn't. We will see eventually, right? That's the thing. Those dispatch load of crystals. I didn't even look at what the dispatch had today. Oh yeah, 30. Oh yeah, that's a lot of crystals. What? 75, 100 and... Yeah, that's 130 crystals. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's 130 or so. That is a lot. That is actually a lot. I was barely paying attention to that. So we're at the usual advice session moment, so you guys can request Nikkes as usual. Otherwise, I will just start doing my usual advice session rotation. But yeah. You guys just tell me if you guys have any specific Nikke in mind, otherwise I'll just do my usual Nikkes. Advice time. Nero for herb. Okay, let's start with Nero. Beskid gets really scared when she sees Leona. Even when Leona didn't do anything. I wonder why. Maybe her existence itself is intimidating. I'm not sure about that. Leona is just bigger in size, but she's not scary. No matter how I think of it, I think it's because Biscuit is simply a scaredy dog. That's just how small animals are. Why don't you help them get closer? No way, why not? It's too much work. I taught Nero how to get along with friends. So that's a 50 answer, unfortunate. Can you do 2? Yeah, sure. Like, that's fine. So Nero has been requested. Nero is pretty cute, isn't she? I don't see any requests for now, so I'll just do Summer Anis in the meantime. Even the most serene surroundings often have a dark underbelly hidden just underneath. Well, I have a blood-curdling story to share with you, Commander. Behind you. You scared the bejesus out of me. Well, it gave me quite the fright when you grabbed me and threw yourself into my arms. I only did that because you frightened me. Let's just take a breather and relax until I calm down. She's so down bad. She's taking advantage of the situation. Anis continues to regale me with bone-chilling stories. She's so down bad. Even that voice line is so down bad. Yo, what up, Machine Gun? How's it going? How's it going, Daily? Rippy? Okay, so Helm, Rippy, and Crow. Okay, we can do that. Helm, Rippy, and Crow. So let's go with that. Anis, I remember your story. City, how do you feel when you watch rich people go on a spending spree? I find it therapeutic. I'm glad. I was hoping you'd feel that way. My hope is that my viewers can take a load off their minds by watching me spend. I have a conversation with Rippy about how people perceive things. There's people that do that, actually, if you think about it. Kind of part of the reason why some people enjoy watching gacha, like whaling gacha sessions and stuff. So, Helm for template. Do you want Summer Helm or do you want regular Helm? Template. And then there is Crow for Ragna and Viper as well. Did you want Summer or regular Helm template? Because I have both, so... You get them within 30. God damn it, Graham. Twitch game is still Starrail. Really, is it? Oh, I forgot to change it. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'll change it now. Thanks for the reminder. Thanks for telling me, Herb. I probably should make a command for that. I should probably make some sort of command for that, shouldn't I? Forgot to change that. And thanks for telling me, Herb. So regular Helm. Okay, let's do that. Apparently this word I carry around bothers people, so there have been some complaints. It's not even a real and completely harmless. Nevertheless, people keep mistaking it for an actual weapon. I can't just leave it behind though, so I don't know what to do. It's not like you can explain the situation to everyone. True that. I can't exactly write "don't be scared," not a real sword on my back and trap this around. You're right, I shouldn't let it bother me that much. Haven't I spent time looking at different swords? Just... I still need to put that to work to get that commission for the emotes and everything. That's gonna take a while, isn't it? Viper, yes. Yes, sir. So there was also a Crow request, so we'll do Viper, and then we'll do Crow, and then we will do... who else? I'll have to check. So Viper up next. Marciana's piercing is a camera? Really? Yeah, I remember reading something about that. So there is Crow as well and Viper. Okay. I wonder, should I tell you about a secret I've been hiding? If you tell me, what will you want in return? My honey is one step ahead as always. Don't think of it as me wanting something in return. It's just that if we exchange our deepest and darkest secrets, you and I might become closer than we were before. Would you like that? Freaking Viper. Viper and I share some of our secrets with one another. Freaking Viper.
ダーリンからのメッセージは全部保存。
So there was a crow request as well. Outer Rim is a place filled with outlaws and undesirables. If you had the power to break down the partition that separated the Outer Rim and the Ark, would you do it? Yes. An admirable answer, you'd stubbornly insist on adhering to your beliefs, even if it meant the deaths of innocent civilians. Wonderful. Crow and I have a
お
conversation.
前は本当に特別な人間だな。ただ殺してしまうにはもったいないほど。
Drake for endings. Yo, what up, endings? How's it going? So, Drake for endings. Let's go for that.
免許は持ってるか？じゃあ運転を頼もう。私。
Some of my so-called little fans asked for my autograph the other day. They're so annoying. How many did you give them? 20. And it takes so long to do my gorgeously long signature, my armor sore. Freaking Drake is so adorable, isn't she? Vroom vroom. It's such a good skin. They should make the Race Queen skins as well. It would be such a good skin set to do. I don't see any requests at the moment, so I'll just do Rapunzel as I usually do. Whenever you're walking up in the surface and glance up at the sky, you can see all kinds of clouds soaring around. Some are shaped like rabbits, some like hearts, and others. What do you see? So you're curious, are you? God, she's so down bad, isn't she? Allow me to explain it to you. Lean in a little bit closer. I have a conversation with Rapunzel with various types of clouds. Oh lord.
ブラザー、いつになったら。
Do I have the Dola skin? Yes, I do. You probably mean this one, right? You found out about her skin here? Yeah, it was a Battle Pass skin from a while back. Is there any kind of gadget you've been wanting lately? Don't get me wrong, just asking for market research. A smartwatch for everyday wear. Oh, you mean the kind that monitors your health and fitness? Seems like you enjoy taking care of yourself, client. I helped Dola with her market research. I'll just advise Biscuit for the last one. Masterpiece of a skin. It's a really good one. It's up there with the helm one as well. Excuse me, trainer. Isn't it stifling to stay indoors today? So we go for a walk? As expected from you, trainer, you know me so well. This is great. Let's go out now. I go for a walk with Biscuit. Okay, so now let's upgrade a little bit. Oh wait, this not her then. Let me think. Oh, I guess novel. There we go. Novel skin is available and yeah, exactly, Beacon. It's a good one, to be honest. I actually like it. It is quite a good one. Let's see. So shop as well. What is Vesti good for? Tribe Tower mostly. Mostly for Elysian Tribe Tower. For some specific floors like Harambe and whatnot. She's also good at hitting bosses that have lots of parts, so she used to be used to counter Chatterbox. She used to be used to counter Chatterbox, for example, way back. She's not the strongest Nikke around, but she gets the job done in certain scenarios. She's also a source of water damage, right? She's also a source of water damage. Okay, so we have done School of Cock, we have done that. What are we missing for the seasonal pass? Oh, okay, we got everything. Nice. How far off are we from... Oh, we're still very far off. Although we can try to cope for Tetra from the tower. And maybe try to progress a little bit the Pilgrim Tower as well. Although I wouldn't hold my breath for that one. Still stuck on this floor though. Still very much stuck on this floor. But yeah, Vesti is quite good. Like bosses that have lots of parts that get hit by her burst. She is also very good template because she reduces the duration of full burst. So certain team comps use her to reduce the duration of full burst. Oh my god. I just can't seem to get it. Brogging to be as bold as a fellow streamer. I mean, it is what it is. Like this floor in particular is really bad for me. It's not always a bad thing, template. Sometimes there are some Nikkes that want to get as many bursts as possible. One such example is Isabel, who also has that function as well. Because getting out of full burst faster means that you can also get back into bursting faster. Yeah, no, this is a reset. Like sometimes you have some Nikkes that are more reliant on getting their burst in than staying in full burst. So shortening that means that you can squeeze in more bursts. So it can theoretically be a good thing. Really? Oh, that fully healed it as well. That is so annoying. Oh, that is so obnoxious. I can't tell you off the top of my head which comps use that, but I do know that Isabel Vesti is a thing. It is really bad. Yeah, and the list got found. Ah, this stage is so obnoxious though. Alice's leg need a scratch. Freaking Modernia, what? What happened, Grim? What is up? What happened? Did you get Modernia off a 10 pull or something? I swear to god this is pretty bad. What could I run that could make this easier though? I guess I could cut out Summer Anis, but I guess I could go with this. Just her voice about wanting to be praised? Yeah. It's such a cute... She is very cute. What the fuck? What the fuck is that damage? I swear to God. Oh, that damage. No fucking way. What? Fucking volume got annihilated. Before I can even get my stupid ass burst, she just gets annihilated. Maybe I should have gone with Yali's burst actually. How in the fuck? Oh my god, how in the fuck am I supposed to kill this quickly enough? They didn't like volume twerking, yeah. How in the fuck am I supposed to clear this quickly enough? Am I getting CP gap too hard because I added Yule High instead of Anis? That's probably it, isn't it? Like, how big is the CP gap right now? Yeah, I am getting CP gap way harder now because I brought in Yule Hell. Maybe I should just bring in Sugar, I guess. That the CP gap is not as wide, but it's still not that great. Burst 1, what do I even have? Like, man, this is such a bullshit stage, seriously. This is such a bullshit stage. Like, it's fucking binders, bunch of healers, and a bunch of, like, there is a attack down and it's fucking area of defense, like... Bruh. Oh my god, how am I supposed to clear this bullshit? I'm losing on... this is so annoying. Stage 154 looks brutal. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's basically a CP check stage, isn't it? You already have the answer to how to clear this bullshit. If you say swipe, fucking knew it. I knew you were gonna say swipe. That was like the most predictable answer ever for this type of thing. But it's really annoying. Like, it's... How do I put it? So many healing ruptures, fucking Christ. And volume got bound as well. The fact that that big ass binding raptor on its own is yeah, I'm making a video on that, Grim, that I will be doing after this. I will be finished that video up after the stream. Maybe I should just burst with volume. With Noir. Yeah, I'm making a video on that actually, Grim. Fucking Noir died. As soon as I said that I was planning on bursting with Noir, they just fucking demolish her. That's so BS. It's such a frustrating stage because I've been stuck on this stage for such a long time. I'm still too slow in clearing them. Like, that's the really bullshit part of all this stage, is that I'm literally getting absolutely CP checked on, aren't I? Or like AoE checked on this. I just feel like I'm really getting CP checked, aren't I? There's not much I could do. Summer Annis gets absolutely kneecapped. Is Pepper a unit worth investing? You got 2 body parts in a row. Also, what up, 8492? She has her uses, right? She has her uses. She's not the most meta Nikke, but she has her uses. She's a offensive-oriented healing Nikke. Of course, it binds fucking volume. She will heal a lot when you pair her with stuff like Privity, right? How am I still losing fucking area of defense when I have like 1 fucking Rapture on the thing? That's so obnoxious. But so Pepper is worth investing in the sense that if you don't really have a better healer, she can serve as a burst 1 20-second healer with her last bullet mechanic. You will have to pair her with Privity, and you will have to avoid pairing her with stuff like Bunny Girls or anything that would refund your ammunition, because then her last bullet mechanic healing would be going out. But she is decent if you... She's not like top of the meta, but she is decent in some scenarios. She's a shotgun though, and to maximize her healing you have to manual her. But overall she's not that terrible. 8492. She's not that terrible, to be honest. It just really depends on what you already have, rather than the meta itself. Because if I went by pure meta, I would tell you no. But the thing is that Nikke is very context dependent. And it bound long, so I lose. Yeah, I lose because it bound long. Oh my god, that's so BS. I hate this stage so much. Pepper did like 25 mil versus Material H. I mean, she works, right? Like, I'm not saying that she's bad. I'm saying she works, but she's not like top of the meta levels of good. If you need a healer on burst 1, especially a 20-second one, should have led the Flying Rapture. That would have made no difference, Shrimi. That one is unrelated to the spawning of the Raptures. The Raptures would have spawned regardless, and that's a attack down Rapture. So unfortunately in this case I cannot cheese it that way, otherwise I would have done it. my god, this fucking thing is... You have Mary and Emma as healers. Do you have basic Mary or do you have... Yo, what up, Colonel Phoenix? Do you mean basic Mary or do you mean Summer Mary, 8492? I've been doing quite well. The days has been a little bit chaotic lately, but overall quite good. If you mean base Mary and Emma, they're not exactly the greatest healers. So Pepper would be better than them as a healer, for sure. Yeah, then Pepper is better than both of them. If you have Privacy, she's basically better than both of them combined. Like, if you exclude PvP scenarios, Pepper is basically better than both of them combined. Like, no cap. See, if I let it leave, yeah, there we go. I think I have an idea though. What about Marciana? Is she good for anything? She's a quite good burst to 20-second healer actually. She's a very good burst to 20-second healer. Quite good actually. She provides lead, she provides a overhealing mechanic as well. She's very good, but the problem, like, she's not very good. She's like very decent, like very. She's good actually, like straight up, she's good. But the problem is that there are like better things coming around, and she's not like a must pull. She's not like must pull levels of good. Like, she is good, but not like Bunny Girls level good, or she's good, but not like Modernia levels of good, or... You know, that type of levels of good. Yeah, fucking hell, that is so annoying. Spanking level up again. That's a good one. Talk about Maxwell the other day, she came in a purple mode. Oh, that's really good. Like, Maxwell is really good. She's one of the best Nikkes in the game, bar none. Like, she's actually one of the top Nikkes for PvE. Flip, so it's really good that you got her. But yeah, 8492, generally speaking, I would say, yeah, Pepper would be a much better healer than those other two that you have. It's not even close, actually. Especially if you pair her with Privacy. Should you replace Dola with Rippy? It depends, Pride Hunter. It really depends. I would, generally speaking, say no, unless you need a damage dealer in your team. Burst 2 slot is rarely where you put a damage dealer. That's why Nihilister is not considered a great Pilgrim overall, even though she's not that bad. And that's why you don't see Guilty being used that frequently. Maxwell is way better than Harania's template. So I would say don't, generally speaking, because Dola provides with cooldown reduction. And cooldown reduction is quite important, Pride Hunter, because it allows you to actually burst on rotation without stopping. If I didn't have a cooldown reduction Nikke in my team, I would have to, generally speaking, wait a few seconds. 3, 4, maybe 5 seconds every single time before I'm even able to burst. So that's time wasted, and that's additional bursts that I could have squeezed in. That's why burst is valued so high, cooldown reduction is valued so highly. Is that it allows you to burst on rotation, right?
ブランとノワールのちょっと待っててくださいね。1、2どこだ。ちょっと待っててくださいね。ブランとノワールの正体を信じて投げましょう。1、2
Oh, that's not good.
リロード。
Yeah, that's... Ah, it bound fucking thing. Generally speaking, Rippy, you only really use her, and that's the reason why you don't see people use her that much, right? Rippy, you generally only see her used when you need a kind of like a damage dealer on the burst 2 slot to compensate for weaker team comps. Because her attack buff is nice and all, but it's not as powerful as what you would get out of, for example, the cooldown reduction of Dola, or the damage amplification of Novel, or, you know, Bunny Girls, which is the strongest combination in the game, or even Biscuit when you combine her with very specific team comps, right? So generally speaking, I would say no, don't replace Dola, but it depends on the rest of your team, Pride Hunter. That's like the short answer. It's no, unless your team kind of demands it. What are my expectations for anniversary? That's a good question. Honestly, I have a feeling it's going to be a bigger event than the Overzone event, because Overzone was only half anniversary. Generally speaking, most gacha games don't make a very good... You have Dorothy and Helm. Would they be a good run with Maxwell? Yeah, they would. Dorothy, like Maxwell. Right, let me just show you on. Let me just show you on the. I can just go to the missileless. I can just go to the missileless tower so that I don't have to change lobbies too much, because all towers are open right now. So Maxwell is very powerful because, one, her burst does a lot of damage. But also she provides a massive buff for your highest attack Nikkes. Generally speaking, it will be her and your main DPS that will catch it, but it kind of depends. And this buff is very, very big. So Maxwell can fill in the role of a support. Well, she can also fill in the role of burst generation because she's a sniper rifle that can just spam, you know, attacks to generate burst. Or she could even fill in the role of being a DPS because she's a damage dealer. Right. So what ends up happening is that she will buff your strongest Nikke, because generally speaking your highest attack Nikke is generally speaking your strongest Nikke. And that will make her really strong. Decent anniversary event was Azurlane. Azurlane has a decent-ish anniversary for sure. I'm going to evaluate... Oh, I'm preparing a video for them. I'm preparing a video to evaluate them actually. I already have the theory crafting done on that front. Gonna need to wait on that. Okay, no, that's good. There we go. Easy peasy. But yes, I am going to evaluate them, Asshole Boy, as I usually do. On my YouTube channel, right, I have this series called the Hot Take series, where I evaluate Nikkes before they are released. I have finished the spreadsheet theory crafting on both of them, and I am working on the video, so I should have that video by tomorrow. Probably on both of them as well. I'm gonna have to split it into 2 videos though, because otherwise it would be like a incredibly long video. Really, these type of things, huh? That was instant death. Okay, I need to be careful from those as well. Got it. But yeah, that's what makes Maxwell so good, right? And Maxwell pairs really well with... Oh, are all that. Yeah. Maxwell pairs really well with stuff like Snow White, Alice, Modernia, anything that would really like that extra attack. Rebuild Cucumber is fine. The Union Raid version of it is fine-ish. The EX version is kind of hilarious. No, that was not an iframe. Oh, that was not an iframe. That is unfortunate. But yeah, like Rebuild Cucumber is... You have to have enough sustain to survive its laser beam, because the laser beam plus burn goes through cover. We should be safe. Oh, it's one of those. Really? We need to get rid of... I guess this is... There we go. At least we're progressing one of the towers, eh? But yeah. Am I going to evaluate them when the banner is live as well? Yes, I will. I forgot to answer that part of the question. I also will evaluate them when the banner is live. I will roll for them and I will evaluate them as well. What cube is good for Maxwell? Reload speed is good. Bastion can be kind of good if you have enough ammo. Charge damage is also decent on her. Charge speed is completely useless though. Those three, I guess. If you're going like a more support-oriented Maxwell, even Bastion is actually good. Otherwise, like reload speed of charge damage are good. So I'd say resilience. Okay, let's look at it. Oh no, the seahorses. Those are really obnoxious. And then attack down Rupture over there. We lost leader, that's not good. Losing Laplace is not a big loss, but losing leader was a really big loss there. I don't know if we can make it in time anymore, actually. Also, Guilty is just focusing the wrong target. That's amazing. Yeah, no, we're not making it in time. Unfortunate. Resilience, Bastion, Onslaught, I'd say, are the good ones. Bastion Not really until you have like a fuck ton of ammo though. So I'd say resilience is probably the better of the choices here. Or onslaught. Either of those two are good for you.
ヒーローたちよ全身全霊で戦うのだ。もう少し頑張ってみようか。リロード。これ面白い。
Am I the only one who finds those raptors on the ground to look very, very silly? I just find them so freaking silly the way they walk. I wasted a lot of time. Hopefully, not too much.
これ面白い。リロード。今から暴れちゃっていい？遊びましょう。リロード。これ面白い。充電してから行くね。
I wasted a lot of time there.
リロード。
But I cannot afford to let that thing live for too long.
準備追い抜いてやる。これ面白い。リロード。
That's a healing reduction raptor, so we don't care about that.
これ面白い。
The jumping.
今から暴れ
We got it. We actually got it. No, don't worry about it. You can ask as many questions as you want, template. I really enjoy helping, right? If I sounded a little bit dismissive there, it's just because I was trying to focus on the stage there. But no, you can ask as many questions as you want. Like, that's kind of like part of the point of my streams. I enjoy helping people. That's why I make the hot take videos, right? The hot take videos are meant to help people decide whether or not it's worth it for them to pull for a specific Nikke, right? It's kind of a... I think you guys have probably seen those videos on the internet, on YouTube, the before you buy type of videos. Oh, you can probably manual your way past that. Which stage are you stuck on? Is Scarlet worth pulling? If you could pull for her, yeah, definitely. Fuck off right now. But yeah, it's like the idea of the hot take series is kind of like a before you buy type of video. It's like, okay, here is all the theory crafting that I could make. Here is my understanding of the Nikkes. Here's my understanding of how good they will be, who they will synergize with, etc. And if you don't have the Nikkes that they're synergized with, you will be losing out on a lot of value on them. So based on all of that information that I present, is it worth it for you to buy it or not? Is kind of the idea. Or basically rolling into her. Sounds like someone didn't reroll enough. I mean, I got Horan as my first Nikke, so I didn't feel the need to reroll back then. Because Horan was kind of broken back then. Horan was kind of broken back then. Still stuck on Tetra though. Like, if I could get past that one stage on Tetra, this one I don't really fear it that much because it's not an area of defense stage. It's this one that is really, like, getting me stuck. I'm gonna try something though. Hold on, let's see. What if... Oh wait, we cannot do this because... Yeah, we cannot do this because we don't have privacy. Otherwise we could have done that hilarious strategy. But I guess we could go like this and then burst 3, we could... It's a big gap to bridge them. Is it worthwhile? Is it worthwhile to do it this way instead of... Is it worth it to do it this way instead of this way? Then again, I also need to put some investment into her regardless, so... I could put some gear onto her, couldn't I? Oh, I don't have much Tetra attacker, do I? I don't have much Tetra attacker. I could put a cube, though. See if that helps. I don't use much Drake anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh wait, what cube do I have on her? Probably reload. Oh, I have this one, huh? I thought I had the reload speed cube. Who do I have the reload speed cube on? Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for the redeem. What up, what up? Oh, what up, Cat God? Welcome back. Famous last words. Yeah, Khran was completely broken back then. Gravity doesn't really need that cube. I mean, it's fine with this cube. Volume, I could put the... Volume, I could technically also put this cube on her. I guess this is fine. I could also put a quantum cube on her, but it doesn't necessarily translate to anything. Let's give it a shot with these, with the added cubes. But yeah, the full charge before you burst was completely broken with Horan. It was so hilariously broken. Like, that was the thing. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, like, genuinely feel free to ask as much as you... Whoop, that's a reset, because I was a bit distracted there. Even if it's related to Tia and Naga, I can also reply on that front as well, because my video is more or less done as well. Well, I need to edit it, record it, and edit it, but you get the idea. The biggest part of the work is done, which is the theory, crafting, and script. Really? Oh my god. Oh, it bound volume out of all the things. What does the Wingman cube do? Oh, the Wingman increases your max ammo capacity. It's not a very good cube. Let me show you. So the Wingman that I have on Blanc, I just have it on her because I'm lazy. But all it does is increase the maximum ammo capacity by a certain percentage. It's not that great. It's not as great as it sounds. Because, for example, Bastion Cube, what it does is even better. It refunds some of the ammunition, which is huge on Nikke's like Moderni and Guillotine. Oh yeah, that's what the Wingman does. Is that it increases the max ammo capacity. It's better than nothing, right? But it's better than nothing, but it's not the greatest of cubes. At least not at the moment. I was too greedy. I was way too greedy there. I was way too greedy with my play there. That is unfortunate. If I had been a little bit less greedy, I probably could have been able to kill the binder and just deal with it. Like, the idea here is that I'm going to burst with bunny girls first. Clear some of these raptors. And hopefully get the Alice burst back by the time the binder comes into play. And it bound volume, so that's a reset. If it binds volume, it's basically a reset, which is unfortunate. Oh, that's a rare sound. Oh, gold! Thanks a lot for the raid. Thank you. How's the stream? How'd the stream go? Hold on, let me shout out. Let me shout out Gold, the homie here. Let's. Dropped out of top 100. Ah, Damn it. Like, is it because you guys had a few overlaps, or what happened? Like, how did you guys... You're gonna go shower? No. I mean, take a good break. You've been working so hard for your union. It's actually impressive, to be honest. But, man, like, that's a fucking bummer. Is it because you guys overlapped, or, like, what happened? Because maybe you can catch back up again. 3 dudes that didn't run. Oh yeah, that will definitely sink your rankings. And they actually do. Oh my god, that is bad. Man, that is so shitty. That is so shitty. Like, when that happens, is like, man. I mean, the race is not over, right? Because the rankings are not completely locked in yet, right? As far as I know, so don't just completely hope. You still kind of have a chance in the sense that you still haven't cleared level 10, right? Or have you? That's a reset. You're gonna go shower? Yeah, have a good one. I imagine it's super hot in Texas as well. Thanks for the raid though, Gold. It's super rare. We stream usually at very, very different times, so you never get to raid one another. But yeah, have a good rest, bro. That's a reset though. That is a reset. You almost died there. Ah, that is... Maybe we can get it in time. Yeah, we did. Okay, we got those. We killed that raptor as well. Immediately applying the raptor though, and it bounced long. Yeah, we lose. Yeah, we lose. I don't think I can clear this yet. That is unfortunate. Follow H. I don't have that command, unfortunately, Tini. But I can tell you how long ago you've been following me, though. I probably should add that. Not with that attitude, I ain't. I know. I can probably tell you manually, actually. I should probably add that command, shouldn't I? It's been a couple of... yeah, it's been 11 days, Tini. 11 days already. Man, like, what could I even fix out of this composition for this? Well, we can try Pilgrim, though. Pilgrim is also an issue, though. Pilgrim is also an issue. This one is the one where damage comes out of nowhere, isn't it? It's been a while since I lasted this one as well. Fix level, get to 281. Try that. That would fix a lot of things. That would fix a lot of things if I got to 281. Okay, we can no, we lost Nihilister as well. I was gonna say we can probably make it, even if Haran is dead, but no, Nihilister also died. That is unfortunate. Well, that dealt a lot of damage.
世話が焼ける 私の番ですねや暴れまくるぞ私の番だ耐えてみろ全てを終わらせましょう
Oh no, Snow White. Fucking instant deaths, I swear to god, man. It's just insta-kill after insta-kill after insta-kill. But yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It's like, I'm kind of asking for it by pushing these pilgrim levels, I think. These should kill them all, thanks to Nihilist Return. That's an attack rapture all the way sneaking out the back over there. These triangular looking raptors are actually attack buff raptors. Ooh, that almost... We kind of had to sacrifice the Snow White burst here. We lost Snow White. We lost Snow White. That is so unfortunate. Oh, we lost... We also lost Horan, but... Yeah. Dorothy for the save, though. Now you can use... You have a use for Core Dust for now? Yeah, Core Dust is super important, Cat God. You just passed your stage, you were stuck, Cat, because you decided to invest in Maxwell. She didn't know she was so good. Yeah, I told you Maxwell is so good. She is insanely powerful. That is just my personal opinion, but I think she's easily top 5 Nikke in the game. Easily within the top 5 list. She's just so good in so many different scenarios. Because she can be like a DPS, but she can also be a support. Oh no, I should have probably saved the Quran burst for these. Okay, that goes down. We lost Doro. Okay. Okay, man. Like, bringing those afterwards is against that. The rare DPS support hybrid. Yeah, basically, like Dorothy. And we all know how strong Dorothy is. Okay, that's kind of cheating to bring so many of these little dipshits and then that. These seahorse looking things are incredibly dangerous. Oh, there goes Modernia. Also the big one is also, the big one that I tagged is also incredibly dangerous. Yeah, I think we lose this. And the tech buff up as well. Yeah, we lost Dora as well. Man, what is this stage? But yeah, like DPS, like Maxwell can almost be a main DPS. And she's also an incredible support. She's one of those that is just way too good at multiple things, which makes her kind of broken. Actually, I'm gonna try something. Please let me pull it off there. Please let me pull it off. Please let me pull it off. No, we lost both Koran and Snow White. That's not good. Can we still pull through though? Because we still have Dorothy and Nihilist here. Copium. We're gonna cope here. Absolute freaking copium. Oh, it's one of those. We're probably not making it then. Oh, we lost Doro, so yeah, that ain't happening. We're losing everyone so quickly. Hold on, let me snooze the ads for y'all. Nope. As soon as I saw the bullets hit Snow White, I knew it was over. I don't think I can progress this that much anymore. As soon as I saw the first bullet hit... yeah, gold rated me, which is very rare because we stream at very, very different times, usually. But yeah. What is the boss here? Mother whale. Wait, it's actually... Oh no, it's cockatoo, okay. I was gonna say mother whale, that would be a little bit extreme. Almost there though, like almost at cockatoos. Maybe... It might be absolute pure copium, but maybe I could run a healer on this one. Maybe I could just run a healer and hope for the best. Let's give it a shot with Rapunzel. Have I gotten lucky to get a pilgrim out of pilgrim mold? A single pilgrim. I have only gotten a singular pilgrim out of all the pilgrim molds that I've opened. And it was Snow White. So it was kind of meant to be it at that point. Wait, what? Oh my god. I meant to burst with Modernia there. Yeah. Snow White bunny costume one. I would love for that. Anything that removes that hobo coat that she's wearing is good in my book. Because it's cool and all, but after a while it's like, come on, like it's... At the end of the day, it's just a freaking hobo coat, right? Oh, we lost Dora. Well, it's fine. We can resurrect Dorothy. We can resurrect Dorothy. We lost Snow White though. That is painful. So now we don't have a resurrect anymore. So that thing can fuck up. So we don't have a resurrect anymore. That is unfortunate. I don't think I'm gonna make it. 39 seconds remaining as well. And there is a binder. And these little biped looking things. Kinda clean up these, but it's not ideal. Yeah, we lost Rapunzel as well. I don't think we're making this at all. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to give up on this stage for now. And the damage is going higher and higher, isn't it? I have a random question. The French in Quebec and Canada is different from the French spoken in France. Is that true? Yeah, it is. It is quite different, actually. Gigaduck. That is actually quite true. Do Noah. But yeah. The French in Quebec is actually, like, I wouldn't say it's radically different, but it's different enough that some shows from Quebec, when they're aired in other French-speaking countries, have French subtitles. Because otherwise some people wouldn't understand shit. Quebec must sound weird to Parisians. I mean, I'm not Parisian per se, personally. I just speak fluently French, because my dad is French. But yeah, it's... I don't want any more costumes till you get volume. Understandable, young Gator. But it's like they have these weird things where they have both a mix of very old words for French, because I have friends from Quebec as well. They have like words that are like very ancient in some cases, and they also have like this American influence. So they sometimes interchangeably mix Fahrenheit and Celsius like it's nothing. So it can get very confusing very quickly, Gigaduck. Tabarnak intensifies. But yeah, it's like very, very strange. It's like one of the examples that I was discussing with that friend of mine from Quebec is that they use like English-ish words and ancient French words as well. So for example, this is something that he taught me, right? Is that in Quebec very frequently some people would say to park their car, they would basically say parquer mon chat, which is like parquer is like, it's not really a French word, it's just English word for parking that they just use as if it was a French word. And then chat is like a very old French word for vehicle, because it's like the, you know, the the things that you tie at the back of a horse. What's the name of those? I forgot in English for a second. I'll remember in a second. What's the things that you tie at the back of a horse again? But it's like that kind of thing. In other places that speak French, char is either for the charrette, which is those things that you tie at the back of a horse, or tanks, which makes no sense in that context either. So we would say in French usually garer la voiture, which is parking the car, right? But in Quebec they have like this weird thing where they mix, it's a dialect essentially. It's a little bit more different than say British English and American English, but you can think of it as something similar to that, right? That's kind of the idea behind it. You came back from AFK to Starrail stream. I don't think I can push anymore, to be honest, these towers. Like, on the Lycian tower, I am completely stuck because I don't have the damage to push Harambe. Mesilis, I am done pushing for now. Tetra, I am stuck in that area of the fence stage. And Pilgrim Tower, we're almost at 160. But the damage is just stupidly high. It's just very, very high. Because Dorothy definitely in there, then Nihilister we kind of have no choice in the fact. Snow White, Modernia are like my strongest pilgrims, and then it's either Haran or Rapunzel. If I go Haran, can I make it? I doubt it. We could give it another shot now. Carriage, there we go, that's the word, Flip. That's the word I was looking for. So basically, they say with the English word parking, like they're parking their carriage, and you're like, what the fuck is this guy on about? Kind of thing. The thing that I mentioned about using interchangeably Celsius and Fahrenheit is also something that he taught to me, because I was very confused. They could say stuff like, oh, the weather is very nice today, it's like 20 degrees, but I will not go into the water unless it's 90 or something. You know, stuff like that. Yo, what up, Rin West? What up, what up? Let me shout you out for me. There we go. So, that interchangeability of usage is very, very strange. And I would assume it would confuse a lot of people, even if they're like not, even non-French people, like French-speaking people would be very confused by that. Nope. Nope. Almost there though. Just woke up early for the 3rd day of Union Raid. Damn. I can imagine you're so sleepy, yeah. So Rinwest is someone that does a bit like of live 2D rigging, if that makes sense. You'd probably be much better at explaining it to me because it's very difficult for me to understand all of it. But I've watched some of your streams, it's pretty impressive. It's almost like magic to me. It's like black magic in my eyes. Seeing your process of making that. It's super interesting as well. So I sometimes lurk your streams. As like an artist. Yeah, to me it's like very difficult to understand like all of your live 2D rigging and everything. Like it's pretty impressive to me. I don't often comment because I'm always half asleep when I'm on your streams, because you stream at pretty different times most of the time, I would say. Like when you're not streaming at the same time as me, right? If that makes sense. Ooh, well, almost everyone died.
世話が焼ける。チキさん、ご飯あげますね。面白くなってきたじゃない。
Nope, Dorothy died. If my witchcraft, yeah, just say hi, it's fine. I mean, yeah, next time I'll say hi when I'm lurking your stream, Green West. Just that most of the time I'm just half asleep. So, either from being tired from my day or being tired stuff, you know. Also, some of the times that you've been streaming was like when I was in the commute. I was pretty surprised. I don't know if it was yesterday or a couple of days ago. You were basically streaming in what is the early morning for me. I was pretty surprised to see that. But I guess it's a more normal time for you. Might be able to get it. There we go. But yeah, for me it's like I struggle understanding that type of stuff. Probably because I never tried to learn it, but like it's very impressive because it's like a mix of art and the rigging and everything. Oh, come on! That's bullshit! They all targeted Snow White. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. And Dory's dead. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. They targeted Snow White. Come on. Someday early, someday night. Yeah, that's what I saw. It's that sometimes it changes. Let me snooze you the ads as well, so that you guys don't have to deal with that. We're almost at Cocytus on Tribe Tower. Just need to get there. No, we lost both Snow White and Nihilister. Oh, that really blows. Need imagination for how it would work? Maybe I'm just not enough imagination, I guess. And you guys should definitely check out. It's actually quite interesting. Even though I myself don't fully understand it. I feel like an actual fucking boomer when I watch that. I feel like a proper boomer sometimes when I watch these type of things. I'm like, technology. No. Almost there. It's not too hard, really. I mean, I guess with enough practice, it may not seem hard to you. Personally, I just find it impressive. It's like when you watch like artisans work as well. I don't know if you've ever watched like, you know, wood carvers and everything. It's always impressive what they can do. With like basically ease. Nope, we lost Horan. Well, that's fine, I think. No, definitely not. Rigging is easier than drawing, really? Okay. I would have expected it to be harder, to be honest. That is surprising. That is very, very surprising. We lost Snow White, but we can kind of manage without her. The main problem is when the rest die, because inevitably they will die to these things. Oh, we lost Nihilister. We have Modernia. Well, we don't have modernity anymore. Look at the giggles. Yo, what up, Yuval? Welcome to the stream. Ah, it's so... Man!
私の番。いや、
暴れまくるぞ。私の番だ。耐えてみろ。殺した。もっと楽しませろ。
Ooh, we got it. Oh, thanks out for the... Wait. Oh, thanks out for the... What? What? Thanks out for the super chat. Thank you. Much appreciated. It's about time you got a super chat up. Was wondering when you could pay back for the relic location and events. You don't need to pay me back for that. Oh my god. Just didn't know you were in the same Discord union server. Really? Wait, really? Are you, Reggie? Are you also in oh fuck. Are you also in? This really caught me off guard. Thanks a lot for the super chat. You don't have to donate that much. Like just save it and spend it on Nikke or for yourself, or buy yourself a game or something nice. Like, thank you. Like thank you. Thanks a lot. Are you also in the Void Sister Union Discord? Hold on, I'm a little bit. Hold on. Are you also in Exile Domain? There we go. Are you also in Exile Domain, Reggie? Labdom. I mean, thanks a lot. Much appreciated. But yeah, you don't have to like the relic locations. I just do them to help people out, right? It's when I was playing in Chainsaw Man, I noticed that there were not a lot of those things. So when the event was more or less over, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this to help people out. Like you don't need to feel like you're paying me back. Like just using it and leaving a comment is like more than enough for me. But thanks a lot. I didn't know you were in Exile Domain though, Reggie. But yeah, feel free to always say hi and everything. Appreciate it. I mean, thanks a lot. But yeah, feel free to always say hi and everything. If you guys are like in Exile Domain or in other Discords, like always say hi. Thanks a lot, Reggie. Much appreciated. That will go to funding the emotes and everything. Yeah. Like that will definitely go directly to the emote and what's it called, and badges fund and everything. I'm basically looking at those right now so that you guys don't feel like, getting a sub on Twitch and or membership on YouTube kind of is worthless, right? Because I do feel bad for those that sub that what's it called, that they don't have like specific emotes and everything. But thanks a lot, Rachel. Much appreciated. Okay, so we released early here just because I knew Snow White was going to get singled out. We lost Dora though. But yeah, thanks a lot for the... Ah, that's a reset. But yeah, thanks a lot, Reggie. Much appreciated. But yeah, also, if you guys haven't joined the Discord, I have a Discord for my YouTube channel and Twitch streaming and everything. So if you guys haven't joined it yet, feel free to join to have news on the streams, new videos that come out, or if you just want to chit chat as well with me on the Discord. Lately, I haven't been able to be very active because my daily life has been very chaotic. But usually I am there and I will reply to questions, or I will just like chit chat about stuff. People in there are pretty down bad though, so beware. Beware of that. But thanks a lot, Reggie. Much appreciated. You really didn't have to though.
私の番で暴れまくるぞ私の番だ火力集中一つ残らず除去するのだ
So
面白くなって
we
きた
lost
じゃん
Snow White though. That's really not good. We did manage to deal the full extent of the damage though of the brand. No, we lost Dora as well. Ah, that is so unfortunate. We're so close to floor 160 though. If we get there, we're one step closer towards the Pilgrim Bowl Dream. Is it bad I'm generally considering overloading I'm genuinely considering overloading Nihilister just to push this.
暴れまくるぞ私の番だ火力集中一つ残らず除去するのだ世話が焼けるなでなで
No, we lost everybody. Damn. You see nothing wrong with it. I guess so, Shadowblade. It is kind of bad, but it is bad, but it's like these stages are just actually making me considering it because it's either that or overloading Haran, right?
私の番ですねリード私の番いや暴れまくるぞ
And I don't want to overload Haran.
私の番だ塵とともに消え去るがいい
Oh, we lost Snow White instantly. Damn! Instantly. You'd wait for a Chime and Crown. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I should just be patient. Or Anniversary, because we're probably gonna get an Anniversary. We might get a Pilgrim on Anniversary. At least I would hope so. Or I could get Copium. Like, this is pure Copium. I could just get Scarlet, you know. That's down. We lost a Nihilister. That's really bad. Overload. You overloaded 3 of her pieces? Damn. If we don't get Red Hood, people are gonna riot. People are gonna people riot there. People are gonna riot so hard if we don't get Red Hood. Although I would hope that she's a burst tree though. If we get her, I would hope that she's a burst tree. Nope, we instantly lost freaking Dora. What the hell? Yeah, like I would riot. I would riot with you, Reiji, on that one. But you overloaded pieces on Nihilister Rinwest, really? Damn. I'm low-key considering it, but at the same time, I'm still hoping that I would get Scarlet or something. We're probably gonna lose Dora, aren't we? No, we lost Koran as well. Damn. Because you don't have Scarlet, Haran is the only one for your choice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess that. Oh wait, you meant Haran. Yeah, same here. Like Haran is here because I don't have Scarlet, right? Man, putting those... Man, this is... Like, the priority is all over the place. Haran used to be very OP. Yeah, Zohanbi. Like, Haran used to be so... How about my union raid? Oh, I'm very lucky. I'm very, very fortunate. I'm in a pretty decent union, so we were done by day 2. Like, I'm really, really fortunate to be in that union. Honestly, I'm a weakling in there. I'm an absolute weakling. Oh, we lost Modernia. Like, within my union, I'm pretty weak. I'm pretty weak. So I'm pretty happy that I made the cut. At least in terms of CP levels and everything, right?
私の番だ。耐えてみろ。
We lost Koran, but that's manageable. Losing Dorothy is not manageable though. Ah, that's so annoying. What's my synchro level? 276, Reiji. My synchro level is 276. But there's some absolute monsters lurking in this union. They may not be like... We may not be as strong as Omni, but yeah, there are some people... There are some really, really strong people in this union.
私の番や
暴れまくるぞ。
I guess we go with
私の
this.
番だ。塵と共に消え去るがいい。
We lost Nihilister again. Problem is that it's so difficult to track the laser beam of the flying one with Dorothy's brand on it. Maybe I should just not put Dorothy's brand on it. I have a friend in Omni, dude is like 400. Yeah, same here. We're probably talking about the same guy as well. Linian. The guy is a super chill guy. He also streams, by the way, so I could actually give him a shout out now that I think about it. You guys should definitely check him out. He is in Omni and, well, technically the sister union of Omni, but it's basically Omni. It's Warcraft. He's pretty strong and very interesting guy, Dutch guy, and very knowledgeable about the game as well. Let me just, so you guys can go and check him out. Good friend of mine. He's a really nice guy as well. So if you guys catch him streaming, go and check him out for sure. He's very, very knowledgeable about the game. Probably.
死を授ける時間だわ。
私の番や
暴れまくるぞ。私の番だ。耐えてみろ。殺した。もっと楽しませろ。世話が焼ける。
私の番ですや
暴れまくるぞ。私の番だ。耐えてみろ。突撃。
Okay, maybe we can make it this time around.
面白くなってきたぞ。
Maybe we can make it.
リード。どんどん行くぞ。 この調子だ。
These are not breakable, are they? This has to be breakable though. Yeah, this is breakable.
私の番だ。火力集中。一つ残らず除去するのだ。
No, I was about to release it. Okay, I got the strat. I think I got it. Usually you do this when you're pushing like super high CP gap stuff, but I'm gonna showcase you guys a little trick that you do when you're pushing super high CP gaps. When you wanna really, really try hard. If you wanna be like super, super sweaty, you can do this strategy.
面白くなってきた。
私の番や
暴れまくるぞ。私の番だ。耐えてみろ。
すべてを終わらせましょう
Assuming we get there unharmed. No, we lost too many. You're 297, we're struggling with your damage numbers. I mean, if you ever need help like setting up teams and everything, you can always ask me. It's part of some of the stuff that I do, right? Like for example, for solo raid, I did both handholds and fixing people's teams as well,
リロー
as part of
私の番です
stuff that I did.
暴れまくるぞ。
I just enjoy trying to help people out.
私の番だ。耐えてみろ。殺した。もっと楽しませろ。
No, we lost both Snow White and Dorothy at the same time. That's really unfortunate. Like it's so close. It's so close. Maybe I could burst with Snow White on the first rotation, but
面白くなってきたじゃない。
私の番ですねや
私の番だ。火力集中。一つ残らず除去するのだ。
no, we lost Koran. That's not good. Yeah, and the timing is horrendous here. The timing is absolutely horrendous. Yeah, the timing is absolutely horrendous. This is a bad idea. But yeah. You're probably way further ahead than me though, Reggie. You're probably way further ahead than me. Mizu, oh, thanks a lot for the follow on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Sarek, sir, thank you. Much appreciated. Let's see. So, wait, where is it? Why did it take so long for it to spawn? That was weird. You're lazy? That makes sense. I mean, that is like... I do that. I'm lazy very, very frequently because I just can't be asked to change cubes all the time and everything. I just forget very frequently. I could probably change cubes here. No, did we? No, we didn't kill it. Nice. Breakable environment somewhere, please. This is breakable. Yeah, this is breakable. Nice. Okay. So now we can just kill it. Come on, spawn in. Spawn in. I know you're gonna jump in. Where are you? And it's dead. There we go. So you can manual sniper, you practice, and now you come back to use Alice again. Nice. That's great. Like, manualing snipers is really good in this game. Okay, so here's the sweaty tactic that I had to use to kind of cheese the stage for y'all. You can strike the environment to generate bursts. So what I ended up doing, right, is that I paused all of my Nikke so that they wouldn't kill the final rapture, and I just had her run quick snipe one piece of environment constantly, so that it would generate burst, and I would have my burst at the ready for the rapture spawn for the boss. So as soon as it drops in, I can just snipe it with Snow White and just, you know, the rest is as you guys saw. So now we are fighting Coctus. Oh boy. That fucking hurt. What the hell was that? Oh, it's those things. Yeah, I forgot those things even existed. I forgot those things existed. No, we need to restart. Damn, that hit so hard. You can do burst gen. It's not only for snipers. You can do that on rocket launchers as well, Reggie. You can actually... It's a tactic that people use on very, very, very high CP. Like on very, very high CP gaps, what they do. It's a tactic that people use on very, very high CP gap environments, because you can kind of like pause a little bit in the sense that you only have one non-dangerous rapture left over. Oh, ooh, that would have been very bad. So in very, very high CP gaps, that strategy can really help you out. We lost everybody. I think I'm gonna drop Haran off the roster here. As dumb as it may sound, just in favor of having some killing. So what they do is that, what you can do is that you need a healer for this stage. Yeah, I'm gonna try with Rapunzel. So what you can do is basically when you have like one enemy raptor remaining and you have enough time to do so, for example, only the boss is remaining, what you can do is immediately fetch, you know, your
私の番でいや
私の番だ。
我々を光を持ってお導きあれ
you can immediately kind of pause the entire situation by having
私の番や
暴れまくるぞ。私の番だ。火力集中。
by having that one last known dangerous raptor remain alive for long enough for you to then follow that up with oh, we lost so that you have your burst at the ready for the boss spawn, essentially.
祈りの効果が落ちてしまいました普通も絶望もない世界ガーデンオブシャングリラ
So that then you have everything at the ready for the boss.
暴れまくるぞ。私の番だ。
みんな一緒に突撃
どんどん行くぞ。
Ooh, that's not good. We may lose Dora.
私の番でいや
暴れまくるぞ。私の番だ。火力集中。一つ残らず除去するのだ。
So by doing that, you kind of ooh, we lost.
次。
What did we lose for? Oh, that is a snipe and a half. So by doing that, you can actually, you know, that's a lot of crit. Yeah. Yeah, it is a pretty long fight. It's been a while since I last fought Cocytus, but yeah, like that strategy is very relevant in some of the hard mode stages. I should probably manual Nihilister actually.
私の番いや
私の番だ。耐えてみろ。
What? Oh, there we go.
全てを終わらせましょうか
Probably manual Nihilister.
リロード。
I lost my... Yeah, I should probably manual Nihilister for Bergen. Yeah, the damage is very, very high on Cocytus. Like, he used to be the thing that walled people off being able to get special interception, remember? Should probably manual this bitch then.
どんどん行くぞ。自分のことに集中しろ。
私の番いや
私の番だ。
我々を光を持ってお導きあれ
That did not get the core. Unfortunate.
もっともっともっと続行する。
私の番いや
暴れまくるぞ。私の番だ。耐えてみろ。
全てを終わらせましょうか
I don't see shit.
この調子だ。どんどん行くぞ。もっともっともっと戦え。
My cover is completely gone down. And so is Nihilister. Oh my god. That is some serious damage from Cocytus. It does not have that much HP.
暴れまくるぞ。私の番だ。
It doesn't have that much HP, but it's quite an annoyance.
この調子だ。敵ダウン。
Wait, where is that? Wait, what?
もっともっともっと戦え。
You guys saw that, right?
私の番いや
暴れまくるぞ。私の番だ。耐えてみろ。
全てを終わらせましょうか
So this is the final wave of raptors that I need to deal with.
次はこっちです決して後悔することのないようにちょっと失礼いたします
We lost Rapunzel. That's not good. Dora. No. Very close though. This was like this stage was around like this is the stage that allowed you to unlock what's it called? I need to manual Nihilister actually. that allowed you to unlock the final stage of the special interception.
私の
私の番だ。耐えてみろ。
突撃
He's very, very tanky. Like, he is kind of like a motivator.
予想より
Oh, I forgot about the guns. We're almost there, though. This is 160. 170, I think, is Modernia, yeah. Rin West. I'm not there yet, though. I am not there yet. Modernia is going to be quite problematic as well, actually.
もっともっと。
私の番ですね
私の番だ。耐えてみろ。
すべて
Let's
を
hope
終わらせ
Dorothy
ましょう
doesn't die.
この調子だ。残弾数は良好。続行する。フォローは必要ない。自分のことに集中しろ。
My Rapunzel is just not keeping up, man.
私の番で
暴りまくるぞ。私の番だ。耐えてみろ。
すべてを終わらせましょうちょっと失礼いたしちょっと失礼いたし
残弾数は良好。続行する。リロード。
私
暴りまくるぞ。私の番だ。火力集中。一つ残らず除去するのだ。もっともっともっと。
あげますね
Did he hit the floor with his missiles or something?
私の番
暴りまくるぞ。私の番だ。耐えてみろ。
すべてを終わ
No,
らせ
we
まし
lost
ょう
Dora. Wait, why did we lose Dorothy to? What the hell did we lose Dorothy to? And we lost everybody. Wait, what the heck did I lose Dorothy to? You're on 170? Damn. Yeah, I'm not there yet. I am not there yet.
この調子だ。
つまらない
どんどん行くぞ。
私の番です役立たず
暴りまくるぞ。私の番だ。
Oh, that still hit Mother. Oh, that hit Mom. Ah, damn. That is... The damage is quite high, isn't it? The damage is quite high up there. Really unfortunate. But yeah. I think that will be it for tonight though, because I do still need to finish the videos and everything, so I think that will be it for tonight. Thanks a lot for sticking around. We're gonna, if you guys have any raid suggestions, feel free to tell me, otherwise I'm gonna send you guys over to Sephi probably. Or is Sephi still streaming? Let me just check real quick. Yeah, he's still doing his carries for Rockers. Okay, so we can raid him. I hope you guys will stick around to raid Sephi. Starrail, one Frenchie to another. Is Starrail even streaming? Or what? Yeah, but it's kind of pointless to raid Starrail though. But yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot for dropping by. Feel free to drop a follow if you want to catch more of the stream. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more streaming, more Nikke, Honka Starrail, probably Armored Core or Phasmophobia. We'll see. Have a good one, guys. Thanks a lot for staying by. French lesson, yeah, that would be fun. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.